Our next talk is going to be about creating real-world change with NFTs and onboarding BIPOC and LGBTQIA plus creators. Give it up for Gabe Mejia. How do you say it? Mejia. Gabe Mejia.
It's wonderful to see everyone. And G motherfucking M and NFT.NYC. My name is Gabe, aka fuckyeah.eth. First off, I just would like to say it's an absolute honor to be on the stage in front of so many incredible humans building in the NFT space. A little bit about me. I'm first generation of Salvadorian. I grew up in the DMV area, just a bit south from here. I'm a photographer, aspiring filmmaker, and working in film production. I moved to NYC this last September and stumbled upon NFT.NYC last year. On day one, I went to the BIPOC documentary event. After that, I got to meet him, and he signed GM on my phone, and the rest is history set in stone. And that week, I made incredible friendships. Everyone told me to get on Twitter. That's where the NFT space is at. And so I got on there and got into Twitter spaces, and I was hooked. I literally was listening to spaces while I was at work, at home, on my bike, in the shower. I just had an insatiable hunger to acquire more knowledge. And I originally entered the space to sell my photography NFTs. And I had this experience when I first entered. My first NFT purchase was a scam. And after that, I wanted to kind of change, I guess, what I really wanted to do in the space. And so after a month of just constant spaces and talking to people and research, I started hosting my own Twitter spaces. My first space was NFT 101. I think I had maybe like 3 people show up, but I just did them every day, and they kept growing. I eventually ran into the founder of Apocalyptic Apes and started hosting spaces with them, and they hired me to do their Twitter content, and I helped them sell out in, I think, 2 weeks. After that, another collection hit me up, and a few months ago, Catharsis NFT, they approached me about joining their team, so I'm on their marketing team now. And we're actually one of the sponsors for NFT.NYC. We made a partnership with them to create the smart pendant that you might have seen around. So check us out at booth 88. It's crazy to think that in November, I literally didn't know very much about NFTs, and now I'm here on the stage talking about them. And it just kind of proves to show that if you're driven and passionate about what you do in this space, you really do get that back. As I was learning about NFTs, all right, 1 second, sorry, I'm lost. So yeah, as I was learning about, thank you. As I was learning about NFTs, one of the things that really kind of piqued my interest was how projects were using NFTs as a vehicle for change. Some projects were doing charitable donations, IRL experiences, wearables, and providing opportunities for underrepresented communities. And something I noticed when I started was the lack of representation of BIPOC and LGBTQIA creators and builders. And it's been really beautiful these last couple of days to kind of see that landscape changing a bit. I see more people of color and more LGBTQIA projects really kind of getting more light shined on them. But there's always room for improvement. And everyone here likes to say that we're early. And in these early times, I think it's so important to provide more opportunities for underrepresented communities. We all have the power to create a space that is inclusive to all. Our actions now, have the power to create ripples in this space, but we have to act on those actions. And so I urge everyone here to do something, to help those communities, whether it's a retweet or even more. Invest in the artists, those creators, those builders. We will only become more prosperous by including different perspectives into the space. These voices will spark a wave of change in the NFT space. And I'm already seeing that, at a smaller scale, but imagine an NFT 2023, imagine how much better it could be. And so I'm here always building every day, and if it truly is WAGMI, I think together we can push the NFT space into a brighter future. And my parents came to this country, for better opportunities, and to have the chance to create something bigger in this space just makes me so fucking excited to see where the future holds. So yeah, my name is Gabe. And if you have any questions or would like to talk, feel free to reach out to me, DM me at FCKYEAETH, or check us out at booth 88 on the 7th floor. And thank you everybody for listening and giving me a voice. It's an absolute honor to be up here. Thank you.